Imagine waking up to roosters, the blazing hot sun from the window, and a nice warm breakfast waiting for you at the kitchen table. You walk outside to a nice warm backyard with a large cage filled with pigs, another filled with turkeys, another filled with some chickens. This is Mexico, where my grandma's house is located. This town is where my dad grew up through his teens before he came to America. This town is where my grandma and grandpa lived all their life. We usually come here every year, but we stopped going this previous year since my grandma we usually went to see passed away. She was a big influence on my life and how I see this town. But she's not the only unique thing I thought about this town. Let me start off with the neighborhood. There are a lot of houses, but they're mostly broken down, built from stone, with some glass windows and a stable door. They're pretty poor houses, but they do the job for the people who live there. They're so grateful, and that's how I think people should be in life. There are a lot of roads, but they are just plain dirt. In Mexico, most roads, plain dirt. No fancy black concrete with yellow paint on the middle. Most of them have potholes and barely any space since people don't know how to drive there, and they'll just park wherever they please. There are usually a lot of accidents, but the people there, they're very nice. Some of the most nicest people you can meet. They're all friendly and they're just so helpful. Every time we went to visit, they would always bake us stuff and show us around. After talking about the people in the neighborhood, let me tell you about the culture. The culture is so beautiful, from the tasty snacks on the streets and the stores. They're all amazing, and all these Mexican artists, they all make beautiful music. The colors and places of the city and the towns are just so beautiful. The stores and on the streets. One time we were all hanging out at the waterfall near my house, and my mom had just gotten a new phone. We were all having fun and talking and swimming, and it was just all fun and games until my mom moved around her pockets and realized her phone was missing. Someone had stolen it. We had never found it or got it back, and she was really bummed out and stressed since all of her photos and everything she had was all lost. But we found something and figured it out when we brought her phone back, since, I didn't know if Find My iPhone was a thing back then, and I didn't know iCloud was a thing back then, so it was on the cloud, but she found it, and I brought it back. And that is better than it started. That wasn't very beautiful, but everything else in this country is. It is all such an amazing experience, and I wish everyone could see it. Sadly, they can't. It is a blessing to me and my family. The beautiful culture, the heartwarming people, and the house that my dad grew up in, I now realize is a gift. My family from another country, that one house that we could all go to feel at home and welcome. The heartwarming, amazing culture they live with, it's all a blessing to me and my family, and it should not be taken for granted. This place is such a welcoming, heartwarming place with all my family that I really never got to see as a kid. I love this place. This is my other home.